Alexa, volume 3. All right, there we go. So hopefully you guys can hear me. I've been doing content the last few days, and I did not know that the audio was not working. Like, no one told me the audio wasn't working over the last 3 videos. So I've got tea. We're gonna sit here and chit chat real quick and create some new strands right now. Right now, I'm creating a beaded curtain. So these are the strands that we're doing right now. So this we have red seed beads with red Swarovski beads. So these strands are 80 inches long. This is a custom order for a customer. And I'm literally, I'm gonna say like 85% done with the strands. This is very time consuming, very tedious, but it's good though. I love what I do. Okay. All right. So once again, welcome everybody in the stream. This is your girl, LadyJ Kustoms, and I design jewelry, beaded curtains, and more. I ship out of Rochester, New York, and I've been designing jewelry for the last 11 years. I've been out at the Rochester Public Market for the last 3 years, and then I do run 2 online stores. I ship out daily, and all waist beads are 60 inches long. If you need anything longer than 60 inches, let me know, and I can definitely get you situated and accommodated with that. That's definitely not a problem. I also do wholesale also for the individuals that are looking to start their own business and don't want to create the waist beads. I do also provide the option of buying in bulk, and you still have your business wherever you are located, you know? So there's that. All right, so you do hear my dog in the background outside. He is an American bully, so that is my co-host sometimes, since he is obviously heard in the streams here and there. All right, so last night I actually stayed up in the shop until about midnight creating these particular strands right here. I would like to have this customer's curtains done by the end of this week. Curtains do take typically about 3 weeks to create and have ready to be shipped out to the customer. Once again, like I said before, this is a very tedious situation because I'm actually working with size 11 seed beads. When I ordered these beads, you guys, the shipment came, it took about 2 months. They came in the mail and they're the wrong size. So instead of me trying to get upset and send them back to Beijing or wherever they may have come from, you see me saying somewhere over there, I'm utilizing and still making it work because that's what I do. I love a good challenge sometimes, okay? All right, so with that being said, we're about to get started. Is that 4 layers already? All right, yep. All right, so within this process of actually creating these strands right here, this is the third beading needle that I've had to use, okay? And the other ones that I had are more of the harder, longer beading needles with the little loop on the end. And those ones, I feel like those particular beading needles are more efficient. But guess what? You have to work with what you have, all right? So I definitely will be ordering more beading needles. Welcome everyone that's in the stream. I see Dorothy, Tracy, Ruby. Hi, Miss Christy. Welcome in, Winter. All right, so I'm measuring out the thread here, and we're about to get started in a moment. I will be out at the Rochester Public Market this Saturday from 6 a.m. till 3. Booth C54, which is in the back where the general merchandise is, where the clothes are located. All right, so I'm gonna add some more. We've got ruby red rhinestones here. Well, not rhinestones, sorry, some Swarovski beads. I don't know why I said rhinestones. All right, so I have some larger ones in there from last night. All right, so actually, matter of fact, before we even get started, we're gonna add some more beads in here because I have this gigantic bowl to show you guys. All right, so this bowl right here was full. Okay, we're in a double stream, you guys. Welcome in. Thank you for being a craft goddess. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, welcome in, Leva. Hi, Red. Hey, Margaret. Nadra. If I said it wrong, my apologies. All right, so this bowl was full. This bowl was full, and I will show you guys how many strands I do have available so far, probably by the end of this live or maybe tomorrow, because I want to finish the strands first and then baby gotta show you when it's done, you know. But anyways, this bowl was full. This bowl was literally full. I have some videos on YouTube of how it was looking when I first started, and it's definitely been a vibe. I'm so excited to be creating this custom design beaded curtain for this customer, and it's definitely been a process. Okay, I do have 4 beaded curtains available online on my website, you guys. All right, so let's get this together. All right, so it's already ready. And then let me grab some more of the red. I have some new videos posted on YouTube. As most of you guys already know, I stream full-time on YouTube. So a majority of my videos and shorts and the full length, everything is on YouTube. I do double and triple stream, you guys. A lot of y'all do know that, but for the new ones in the stream, I do double and triple stream sometimes. So if you don't see me looking directly into the camera, there's more than one camera next to the camera. All right, so, oh my God, this fly is about to get on my nerves. All right, so we've added more of the Swarovski beads into the mini bowl, and the mini bowl goes on top. Okay. All right, so we're probably gonna do like an hour stream today, you guys, and then this evening we'll jump into another stream. I do have a lot of running around I have to do today, so that part. But you guys already know I need to get back into the routine of being live in the morning. Summertime was more of an interesting situation because you already know I have kids, so mom mode, you gotta, you know, divide the time. So you already know school will be starting like next week up here in New York. Like a lot of kids up here already went to school and started like this week, last week. So where we live at, the school system and all that will get back rolling about next week. Totally excited, which means what? I get my hours back in the morning to be streaming with you guys and obviously taking orders online and everything like that. So my summer schedule was a bit more, you know, I was streaming and like when I said you guys, I've been doing events back to back to back to back. Okay, I've already been invited to like 6 winter events already. So that part, like, I already got invited for winter events, but then I'm like, where's the Halloween stuff? Where's the, where's the autumn and harvest situations? So I'll be looking into those. But yeah, you guys, it's been busy. The summer was definitely a vibe. Up here, summer's already over. It's already about to be like fall or autumn or whatever you want to call it now. So, and like, give it like 4 more weeks. It's gonna be snow up here soon. So, I enjoyed it while it was hot, but I will still be out at the Rochester Public Market all year round, you guys. Now when it gets to about October, November. Okay, so like the last week of November will is gonna be the last week I'll be there every Tuesday and Thursday. I'll start being there only on Saturdays in December and January because the weather's gonna be freezing. Like -8 degrees. And I know y'all like, yo, you're gonna be outside in that weather? I got a contract with where I work at the market, so yes, I will be outside. But the tent will be turned into an igloo, okay? For real. And I've been out there at that market for the last 3 years, so I already got heaters and a better tent and freaking snow pants and all that. Not playing, okay? And yes, I sell waist beads all year round. Earring sets, bracelets, anklets, earrings for men, women, kids, and events all year round. Word. Welcome in, Lexi. How are you? Hi, Miss Christy. This fly is getting on my nerves, but okay. Alright, so once again, these particular strands right here are 80 inches long. I am working on a beaded curtain right now. And once again, this takes about 3 or 4 weeks. And then it also depends if you want to design in it or not. And no, I am not an expert on creating swans and uh, moving pictures in beaded curtains. I don't do all that. I had someone ask me yesterday if I could make a beaded curtain that had like Naruto in it, and I'm like, no, no, I am not talented to be creating beaded curtains with Naruto in it. Okay, but that's a fire idea. Shout out to the person who is able to do such tedious work to do that, but it is not I. All right, so okay, so yesterday I was at the market. It was actually a vibe yesterday, you guys. It was really busy. It was really busy, and once again, this is the stream I was telling you guys where I was like, I didn't know the audio wasn't, you guys couldn't hear me. So with that being said, I have, let me show you guys. So this was a gift from a friend. Let me find out where I put it. Oh Lord, I don't know where I put it. Well, anyways, it's a microphone. I don't know why I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Boom. I didn't pull a drawer long enough. All right, so this right here, bam. So this is from TikTok, and this is the wireless. This is the wireless microphone. It's supposed to be noise canceling and all that type of stuff. So once I figure out how to use this, I will. You guys will start seeing a microphone on my shirt because the last couple lives I've done, the audio was horrible. And I didn't know till yesterday. And I'm like, let me look at my videos on YouTube and see what's going on. And you hear all the background noise while I'm at the market. Like you hear the people walking by, their conversations, the baby crying, the vendor next to me making popcorn. And I was like, I'm not understanding why. And I literally had headphones on. So so that was literally 2 hours live where I was talking the whole time, and no one heard me. So that part, right? So I'm hoping that this wireless microphone does the trick because I like being able to speak to you while I'm live at the market. Where welcome NY Tweets. Hi Nikki. Hi P Jestove. Lodi, how are you? Welcome in. That's the only thing that sucks sometimes. Let me turn it down. Probably too fast. That's why it does that. Sometimes if your bead spinner is going too fast, the needle will catch on a bead and roll backwards, and then now you're playing 52 card pickup with beads. You see what I'm saying? And that's not fun. That's not fun at all whatsoever. I'm about to order some more beading needles because the longer ones I was using last week, you guys, the last one just snapped yesterday, and I can't tell you how. My dramatic self was like sliding down the wall, like no, because it's a sturdier needle. It's longer and it's way more sturdier, so your production level is faster. You see what I'm saying? Um, as you see with this particular needle, it is very thin, and which works because I'm using size 11 and 12 beads, and it's more of like an angel hair type of needle. And now with these ones, you have to be more like you got to be delicately aggressive. You got to hold the needle so it doesn't spin out the way and all that stuff. But then you got to be gentle enough for the seed beads to jump on the thread. I mean, onto the needle. You dig? So that part. So as you see, it takes two different speeds to. Oh lord. It takes two different speeds to be able to do this here with these particular beads because these are not round beads. These are Swarovski crystals and they're like bit cone. Okay, hold on. That's gonna irritate my whole life story. Move, fly. Hold on, because I got some tea and we not even about to do that. We don't do that. I'm not about to be sitting here fighting flies low key while I'm creating and live streaming, okay? Alright. Okay, so okay, yeah, so anyways, yeah, so back to the market. It was a lot of people, it was a vibe. I was really sad that the audio wasn't there because I was talking about a lot of good topics yesterday. Um, that part. And then I did a recap And I don't know, like I see the numbers going up, even though I can't click on the video, so I don't exactly know what's going on with that. I'm gonna have to experiment and figure out how to use YouTube Studio and do some editing or whatever the case is, because that part. I am definitely determined to have these streams done by at least 11 p.m. today. And this is nothing right here. When I say this is like probably pile number 4, I have long strands hanging back in the back part that I've been working on this for quite some time. So I'm definitely really excited that I'm almost done with this particular customer's order. Okay, also, welcome in Mira, Natalie, I see Kizzy, Edison, how are you? Welcome in. All orders have been sent out. I meant to do a video the other day and I got really caught up and busy. But for some reason in the Shopify, the tracking number, like they're redoing the website. So the button where you add the tracking number in at for fulfilling items, their item menu is over it, so you can't click on it. So that part, and I was really thoroughly annoyed. So you have people's items just like showing up, and like, "Where's my tracking number?" Then I send it to them via text message. So if you haven't received your tracking number, definitely shoot me a message, and I'll give it to you personally. Once again, I can't. I don't work for Shopify. I'm not their tech team. I don't know when they're gonna fix the issue. But everybody's orders have been shipped out. I do still have the $8 waist speed sale going on the website at LadyJKustoms.com. Link is in the bio, so definitely click on there and grab your waist speeds, because I have well over 200 waist speeds available online. Alright, so here we go. I can't wait to show you guys the final product, because they're fire. They're going to be some very beautiful door beads. And I like with that bucket, you see I can just scoop some more beads and keep going, because I made a gigantic bowl of these seed bead mixes, because it takes a lot. I'm not going to hold you. There's definitely people like, "Oh, I think I'm gonna start doing that." If you got the patience and time and the money for it, yeah, sure. But creating beaded curtains is very, very, very tedious, time consuming, and expensive. You feel me? So that part. Especially if you want people to get nice, full curtains that are, you know, decent and really nice, that they're gonna have for quite some time. I always hear how you have okay, so when I brought the beaded curtains out to the market, there's a lot of people like, "Oh my God, I still have the ones from my grandma," or, "Hey, we still have a pair of door beads in our house that has been handed down for generations," which means what? They've had their nice quality beads longevity. So that part. Welcome in, Gia. Hi, Mira. How are you? Oops. Here we go. And that's another thing about creating such long strands. Sometimes the thread does get tangled up, but it's okay though. That's why I over measure on purpose, just for situations like that, because then it's gonna untangle itself. There we go. All right. All right. All right. Let me get that one out the way here. Make sure it's a proper. Oh, nope. Okay. So like I always tell you guys, you have to, for the creators that are in the streams, that are going to be watching this video and whatnot, whenever you do your whatever creations that you create, whenever you're using thread and beads and stuff like that, it makes sense, obviously, to make sure that the bead is fitting on a thread that is properly thick enough. Because if you do not, extra. If the bead has room to move around on the thread, you're gonna cause friction, and that's why you don't have your stuff longevity. If there's no room for it to move, and it's snug and not going nowhere, it's there. You constantly put friction on anything like that, it's gonna rub up. It's gonna rub. You see what I'm saying? All right. So, anywho, we have lo-fi music in the background. I figured I had to put a disclaimer out. We've got lo-fi beats in the background here because like all these platforms are starting to get real different with all their rules of what you can and can't do. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna just play instrumentals. We're gonna just play lo-fi beats, and then that's just what it is because I don't. I'd be tired of getting unmonetized or some type of guideline stipulation. Okay, that part. All right, come on. And I'm being very sarcastic, but this is the fun of when you make such long strands. You got to be very careful of not create. There we go. Yes, it dropped. Yeah, okay. We're not getting knots, because if you get knots in the middle of your thread, you got to start all over again, and that's a waste of thread, time, and all of the above. Because I know I'd be tight if I catch a knot and I can't fix it. I'd be upset. I ain't gonna hold you. All right. So we're gonna get started on another strand here. What's up? I'm streaming right now. No, you're fine. Cause you're saying sorry, but you're still coming. So what's up, baby? Stop right there, freeze. What?
Uh, can we get up?
Yeah, that's fine. But listen here. If it's gonna be sounding like Chuck E. Cheese up in here or rhinos stomping on the ground, then no. I understand that. Tell them I said they gotta be quiet. I'm streaming.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. All right now. Y'all be some laying down, taking nap children for reals. All right. Like I said, school has not started yet. Okay, and I'm being very patient. They're really good kids though, so I have no complaints at all whatsoever. It's just they need to be around other children their ages, and it's time to get back learning. Okay. Like I definitely had them doing different like projects and activities throughout the summer and stuff. It's just like I keep telling the kids, they got summer. We don't. Us grown folks still gotta work. Okay. Shoot, that part. Shoot, us grown folks still gotta go to work and make the world turn. All right, so I think I probably made it a layer too thick because normally I don't have to sit here and guide the beads down the thread there, but it's okay. We got this. But here's my thing though, you guys. For the crafters that know, working with size 11 and size 12 beads are like insanely tedious. So that's why I'm like, yo, this would have been done already had these beads been size 8 like I ordered. You feel me? Because those are larger beads. But also with that being said though, I mix 11, 12s and 8s together of the black, and that is what's giving it its texture. So I'm cool with it. Okay, hey, I'm streaming. What's up? Stop, freeze. What's up? What? Tape for what? For what? You're not about to tape your you're not taping your glasses together. I'm about to go get them fixed. You're not walking around like Steve Urkel. On my soul. Okay, well, you better hold them up like back in the day when they had the opera. I'm not taping them together. That's a waste of tape, and it's not gonna stay together where it's broken at. It's broken at the hinge. Ma'am, I'm streaming right now. But since we want to have this conversation online, I will get them fixed when I call it. People, can I work right now and get that situated? Great. I love that for you. What? Right now? Later you can play outside with Monty, okay? I'm streaming once again. I'm not about to be hearing all that screaming and dog barking and all that behind my camera. Bye. I'm working. Don't make me lock this door. Thank you. I love them to pieces. Love the baby is deaf. Just go ahead and go play. Go ahead and go play. Welcome in everybody that's in the stream. Look, school starts next week, okay? I can get my daytime streaming back and we could just vibe out together and drink tea, okay? I don't have to worry about talking to kids until about 2 p.m. Word. But they've definitely been a vibe, though. I'm very proud of them. Each one of them got their own business, okay? One daughter's got a bracelet business. One daughter is crocheting scarves and blankets and stuff. She already made, well, she's making my green one, so I will show you guys eventually. And I told her that she's working on her inventory right now, so they will be available to buy, and they are really, really, really nice. And they're very long, so they're durable. Wrap them, holler, you feel me? And you can also wear them as a shawl if you want, depending on if it's cold at your job. Warehouse. They're very cozy, very demure. Okay. Word. And then the other one, she does earrings. And then my son, I don't feel like he's too young to have his own little business. He just don't know what he want to do. You see him saying that? He still thinking so. Rock out, baby. Just rock out. Wait till you get a little older and you find your niche of what you like to do. Shoot. So that's what they've been doing this summer. They've been perfecting their craft and getting their business together and stuff like that. So it's a vibe. Welcome in, D. How are you? Welcome in, Triple A. Hi, Doretta. If I said that wrong, I'm so sorry. Welcome in, B, because I don't know how to say your name, baby, and I don't want to mess it up. Welcome in, Xenia. I appreciate everybody that's in both streams. Once again, for those that are new into the stream on TikTok, I stream full time on YouTube. So all full videos you will catch on YouTube at LadyJ Kustoms. Okay. I'm definitely excited to see if this microphone works because I really was sitting there flipping through audio on YouTube and I'm looking at each video. I'm like, no, 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 because you couldn't hear the audio. And I was literally talking. And here's my thing, a lot of my lives, you guys be ASMR. So I normally don't talk. You feel me? So the fact that I'm talking now, I know you guys can literally hear me. The fact that I did all that talking the other day and literally was sitting here drinking tea yesterday because I was had a sore throat. I was low key annoyed that the audio for like 7 videos was not there. Like for real, for real. So I'm hoping that this noise canceling microphone is the solution. Word. Thank you, D. I appreciate you tapping that screen. I see you. Look, we're getting back into the morning routine, okay? Everything around here at the shop is starting to simmer back down to a regular scheduled programming. School's almost back into effect. Me doing 39 events in a week will be LOL trying to help you out. Yes, I appreciate it. Listen, I definitely appreciate it. I was on stream last night for like an hour and I'm like, not one person came into the live. Normally I don't stream at nighttime, but I'm like, okay, TikTok. But you know what? I'm not mad. I'm the one that's got to show up every day. You see what I'm saying? I took a huge break on TikTok because TikTok was ticking. You dig? So I'm back. And like I said, I had so many events back to back. I was trying to find. I didn't even know the back of my eyelids was looking like at one point because I was so busy. Word. back to back events and still taking care of the kids and the dog and everything, you know. So that part. At one point, I was like, if I had a twin, I swear, boy. Listen here, let me get two of me real quick. But it's cool though. It's definitely been a vibe. How's your morning been so far? I hope everyone's actually having a good morning wherever they are located. Okay, because we already know it's not a sunny day every day. Need my coffee. Yo, for real, I got tea right next to me. All right. But I will be getting some coffee after this stream. I've got a very busy day today, and I'm looking at the time right now. Like, okay, we gonna get it done. Okay, should we have no choice? That's what we do. We make it work and get it done. One thing I need to do is organize the shop because I did a lot of rearranging in here. And welcome in, Roxy. I did a lot of rearranging in the shop, so it kind of looks like it's halfway under construction. So I have to work on that today. Also, I'm giving it a different look. You know when you refresh your work area and you refresh the shop, you feel like you feel better. Obviously I can't pull the shop and put it in a whole nother state, but we can pretend. Okay, I'm gonna measure this strand in a little bit, you guys. Once again, these strands are 80 inches long. Okay. I will be doing a double stream later. I normally do my lives in the morning because it's quiet. It's more quieter during the daytime. And the evening is when it gets lit and you hear the dog, the family, the kids, and the customers. You see what I'm saying? So, just as a FYI, tonight's live will probably be a little bit more noisier than usual. And you guys know I normally like to have a nice quiet vibe where we can just relax and chill, sip tea, and chill. The evening situation is more like me talking to you guys, and it's like I'm like micromanaging twice, So just FYI, the evening lives be a little bit more active. Thank you for tapping that screen. I appreciate it. We're at 1.3K likes. I appreciate it. I'm on a double stream. What's up? She keeps putting her the unicorn head on your table. Okay, when I get done with this stream, I will help her reposition that gigantic unicorn somewhere else so it's not pushing the stuff on your table. Okay? Great! Instead of me working, I have to worry about unicorn heads and gigantic stuffed animals. Love it. Word. Like all she had to do is just scoot down with it. Just move it down an inch or two. You'd be okay. See, I prefer the other needle that I was working with. I'm gonna have to order like a ton of them. These right here, my thin ones that you guys, oh, you probably can't see, but I've got these needles I've been working with. They're like rather thin. These I call these my backup needles. I call these my backup needles because once again, like I was saying not too long ago, these ones are very delicate, and I feel like they take longer because I have to be more precise with these. I guess we're gonna rock with it anyways. I see the music's turning. I guess iHeartRadio is gonna do what they want to do, right? Okay. Okay, that's my line. Welcome in, Sure. Hi, Nyla. Welcome in, Valisa and Rigzag. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely order those other needles. The other needles are way longer. They're definitely like 6 inches. And when I told you, listen, I would have been on like strand number 7 right now. You would have been like, yo, she bust these down like it's nothing. All right, so I'm just pulling, gently pulling the beads down the line here so they can be where they're supposed to be, rather. Don't mess around because you lost me so. I know for sure. My life's free without Copper. Me for now. You think you got it? Oh, okay. I'm pretty good. Listen here, I was literally a few inches over 80. What makes happy here. All right, there we go. just want to make you come up. I'm just being honest. All right, so here we go. Hey, Gloria, welcome in. Dior, hi, Katie, hey, Chris, welcome in. I went to Oliver. What's up? Spiritual mama, hey. What's up? Okay, cool. Welcome in. How are you guys? Okay. Okay, hold on 1 second, you guys. Hold on. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, so I'm gonna actually be working on these strands like all day today. I've worked on these strands for the last like 3 weeks. And how do you want me to send it? Whatever's easier for you. Was it 35? Yes, yes, yeah, it's 35. And you can send it however you want to send it, whatever's easier for you. You can send it through PayPal or Cash App. And I will mail off your package today. Well, packages, rather. Hello. Oh, PayPal. It is. Okay, yeah, whatever works for you, sweetie. Absolutely. Welcome in, Emily and Nikki Love. Hi, Marcella. How are you? I've got two wire wrap necklaces that I got to do today also. One's a red jasper, and the other one um, has this really fire rooster pendant on it. So I'll be doing that today. But here's me though. I'm smirking because my overthinking behind is gonna probably mess around and make like 3 different rosary necklaces and be like, here, pick which one or which two you like out of the three. You feel me? Or the four that I created. Because I already have some really dope ideas for both of the rosaries. My overthinking self is like, you know what? Instead of just catching a headache, just make all three. Why not, right? I haven't eaten breakfast yet, but I'll be okay. I just thought about it, like, yo, okay, I'm actually starting to get an appetite now. I normally don't eat first thing in the morning when it's so early like that because I just don't have appetite for food like that, but now I do, and it's literally almost lunchtime. It's almost lunch. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll eat now. Monty's having a fit because he's sitting outside on a nice, beautiful day today. He's so spoiled, but it's my fault, so I can't even be mad. I got my dog spoiled like that. Word. He said, let me know if you got it. I see the I see the. Hey, welcome in, Debo. Hi, Emily. I see the PayPal notification at the top of the other phone, so it's up there. I see it. I'm gonna send your packages out as soon as I head out, because I had to squeeze this morning live in real quick, and then I gotta go ahead and run these errands and whatnot. I needed to get these packages out. Welcome in, Nani. Nice to meet you. I don't know. Some Chinese food for lunch isn't sounding bad. That's always my go-to. Listen here. So take your time, okay? Great. I know. Okay, listen here. Not you spell great like that. I'm screaming. I'm screaming. Yo, I did that to one of the kids earlier, and they're like, "You said you're streaming though." No, I am though, but still, I'm gonna need you to vamonos, adios, arrivederci. Okay. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh yeah, I'll be adding new waist website today, you guys. It's Friday. Friday is when I add new waist beats to the website. I will be double checking to make sure that all the items are where they're supposed to be. In all categories. Also, I will be adding no, two more beaded curtains to the website. We've got a pink glow in the dark beaded curtain, and the rod is included. And also, we have another one that is like I don't even know how to. I don't know. I want to name it birthday cake. That's what I want to name it. Word. I don't really know how to describe it though, but it's really cute. It's fire. So anywho, with the beaded curtains, you guys, the rod is included with the purchase because obviously, I mean, I think it makes more sense to do that. Now, here's the thing: if you don't like the particular rod, you can go out and buy your own rod that matches with the aesthetics of your house. Obviously, then the extra bar you can, I don't know, put in your bathroom or use it somewhere else in your house, or whatever. But anywho, the beaded curtains do come with the tension rod also. I don't really know too any. I don't really know any other beaded curtain creators that include the rod. Usually, when you buy the curtain, it comes in strands in a box. You see what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I guess so. That's fine. But then for some people, that might be a little inconvenient because now you got to go out and go buy the rod that matches the doorway. But then here's my thing: I provide the tension rod, but I don't know the size of your doorway. So if it works, it works. And if it's like, ooh, she sent a white rod and my house is purple, go buy a purple rod then or something, you know? So I definitely have the rod included. I try to always be mindful as a designer of what I would want also if I were to buy something, you know? So that part. Obviously, I'm not like everybody else. I don't think like everybody else, but I try to be very mindful and demure. Okay. Okay, iHeartRadio. They just doing what they want to do today. We went from classical to okay, I guess so. We went from lofi beats and relaxing music to this. Lovely boy wants to invite you. No, I'm okay. I'm a solo streamer. Welcome in DIY KJ. Hi, Rye. Hey, perfectly improper. Welcome in Sarah O'Brien. Alexa, play lo-fi beats. Cause she just do what she wanted to do. Apparently, like we supposed to be on like a vibing non-word music instrumental vibe today. She's gonna sneak in her own little songs. Like, man, ain't nobody asking for all that. My favorite beating lady. Your prices are unmatched. Thank you. What's in here? Even with the tariffs and stuff going on, I wasn't trying to be one of those people. I was like, listen, these waist beads are 30 a piece now. Like, no. That's crazy. I feel like we're all going through like thank you, Alexa. I appreciate it. She said, stop what you're doing. It's time for lunch. I didn't know that. I'm trying to hurry up. But shoot, what was I just saying? I just forgot so fast. She interrupted my thought process. We was talking about beads. Ooh, I just forgot what I was talking about. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh, the prices. Okay, yeah. So sorry about that. I totally forgot because she messed. She kind of low key scares me every time she does that. Because I'll be in my own zone and then she'll start talking and I'm like, what? But yeah, no, I try not to have the prices all crazy like that, even with the tariffs. We all kind of going through a state of shock with the prices going up and everything like that. Then up here in New York, I heard that they're trying to make minimum wage $25 an hour. What? That I mean, listen, for some people, they're like, yo, minimum wage can be 25 is an hour is great. Yeah, but no, because the rent's gonna go up again, 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 again. You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all, it's not. There's no, there's no this going on with that. If the price goes up with the minimum wage, the rent gonna go up. The rent is already up, and the food prices are going up. Clothes going up. The cost of everything is going up. Everything is going up. So what are we doing? You see what I'm saying? So I'm not impressed where they're saying that the minimum wage in New York is gonna be $25 an hour. I'm not impressed because we already you got listen. I don't even live nowhere near New York City, and you got people being roommates because they have no choice because they just trying to live. Okay, rent be crazy. The rent in New York, like yo, for the rent you pay up here in New York, you can go down south and get a big house with acres on it. You see what I'm saying? Word. Welcome in Lunchbox. How are you? That was cute. Hi Deborah. How are you? Tamika. Welcome in, fam. H. Chow Sao. I think I said that probably wrong. I'm sorry. Welcome in. I'm gonna call you Red. Regina. Red. No. Oh, it could be, but that's spelled different, like a mug. But welcome in. I think it's look like it says Regina, but it's spelled totally different. Welcome in, Ren. How are you? All right. Everything the price of everything is going up, and for no like I want to say for no reason because I mean bread been bread, rice been rice, chicken's been chickens, house has been houses, cars been cars. So the price of everything going up is gonna be to the point that like can't nobody afford nothing no more. It's gonna be out of control. One thing that I've been thinking about and looking into for when my kids get older, you guys, is to get a house with land in the back, right? But enough land to put each kid their tiny home in the back. You see what I'm saying? Because the rent is gonna be crazy. Rent is already crazy right now. So by the time my 9-year-old gets old enough to move out and all that, rent is gonna be stupid. Rent is already stupid now. How these kids how are our kids, these kids or this generation, gonna be able to move out and be independently living when they can't even their hours at work aren't even enough to even pay for a deposit. You see what I'm saying? So that part. Word. High Crown Royal. Don't complete them. You can let them know that they can get daily bonus points after completing all daily missions. Okay. That part. But yeah, that part. Lunchbox facts. Yeah, yeah. You see what I'm saying? So that right there, you guys, has been on the front of my forehead since like last year. I'm like, listen, I want to buy a house. I want to buy a house down south where we got enough land in the back to put 4 tiny homes for these kids. They all got their own apartment, but they still got. I'll be the landlord. You still got to pay rent, obviously, because ain't nothing life for free. But they'll still be able to go to work and live their lives how they want to. Now, if they get up and be like, yo, I'm moving to Tokyo, or I'm going to Michigan, or I'm moving to California, okay, cool. You see what I'm saying? But at that time, now you know that you're ready enough to be able to do so and move out there into the real world because you're not gonna have your rent's not gonna be $200. Your rent's not gonna be $300. Your rent's not gonna be $350. As soon as you be like, yo, I'm about to move and get in my own house in Idaho and Tampa or move over to Beijing, Now your rent is whatever it is, and you're like, oh shoot, yeah, real life is real life, and shoot, everybody got to learn, But I want to be one of those parents that tries to set their kids up in advance. You see what I'm saying? That's another reason why they got their own business right now, because I'd rather you be the boss of your own company. You can't get fired if you own your own business. Okay, you get fired working for other people. You got a lot of people out here, obviously, and there's nothing wrong with this. I worked in the medical field too, but the 9 to 5, you see what I'm saying? There's a lot of people saying, I wish I can work my own business and still pay these bills, or I wish I can jump off of this type of job and work somewhere else and still get this type of pay, you know? Like, for real, for real. But then in my situation, you see, I work around everybody else's schedules. I got kids that, school's calling every other day, like all time. So I'm definitely blessed to be able to have hourly freedom and, you know, work full time and still be able to manage kids' appointments and having this kid get this kid from school early because they sick and all that. Y'all know how it go. I don't even gotta sit here and do all of that. So I'm just thinking forward. Thinking forward. That's what they call that. I'm not sitting here thinking about next week. I'm thinking about 5 years from now. You see what I'm saying? So that part, I'm one of those people. I'm thinking already into the future on, hey, okay, let me get X, Y, and Z into place. So when it's time for Z, Y, and B, it'll be on point. You see what I'm saying? So that part. For real. I don't like being caught off guard in situations. Like when these kids get old enough to need a car and get to and from their jobs or to from where they want to go, I want them to be able to do that. Shoot. By the time they get old enough to drive, these cars gonna be flying, man. Shoot. If they already don't do so. Alexa's getting off topic. Alexa, Lofi Beats.
Lo-fi beats from iHeartRadio.
She just do what she want to do. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4. Alexa, play No Name.
Chef Sean from iHeartRadio.
Ain't nobody say Chef Sean. I don't even know who Chef Sean is. Alexa, play Sade.
Justin Bieber from iHeartRadio.
Justin Bieber. I didn't. Okay, whatever, y'all. We about to listen to some Justin Bieber today. We're not doing this because she gonna irritate my soul. Like, do you guys go through this too? Like, do y'all have whoever has Alexa? Do y'all go through this? Like, do you be arguing with an AI? Do you like it's a little echo ball? Do you? I listen. Oh my god, I'm sitting here laughing because I don't want to be sitting here like I literally got in an argument with a computer system. But okay. She said we listen. Alexa be tripping. Yo, hello, like for real though. And here's my thing. I know you got like certain setups and all that in the app for Alexa. I didn't set any of that up on purpose because I didn't want to. I don't got time to playing games. You see what I'm saying with no computer. Hi from LA. Hey, hi. Welcome in. How are you? We here in New York. Looking at the last day of summer slip out the way. Okay, it's already fall. Okay, the leaves are already changing colors over here. How's the weather in LA? For real. Shoot. Listen, you guys, no funny. I'm from New York. Okay, lit. That's what's up. Listen, no funny. I literally got up today and put on a tank top and some shorts and walked outside like it wasn't nothing. As soon as I walked outside, I said, oh, okay. I have leggings on now because I know you lying. I was like, oh no, not today. All right. Shoot. I thought I was about to be cutesy and demure today. Them shorts went right off, okay? Word. So, okay, it's hoodie season now. Bet. Say less. It's hoodie season now. Because I'm like, how the temp just dropped out of nowhere? We were just sweating between our foreheads, okay? And eyebrows and spots that wasn't supposed to be sweating. Shoot. Word. Word. Did you make all the waist beads? Oh yes. Oh yeah. There's more you can't even see on the camera, but absolutely. Absolutely. I do this full time. I stream full time. I'm out at markets and stuff like that. I'm literally sitting in the bead shop as we speak. Word. You and the cold do not go together. No, no, I'd be fighting for my life. I'd be fighting for my life. Listen here, you guys. I still be outside at the market in the what? You're inspiring me. Absolutely. Listen, look, can I scoot out the way some more? Okay, listen here. I even got beads. Oh, you can see it. Those are beaded planters right there hanging from my over my head. So yeah, and I make the beaded curtains also. Jewelry sets, earrings, bracelets, anklets. I mean, I have a BDSM line too, but it's not up yet, you guys. So that part. But there is an area on my website for that. Yes, I said BDSM. It's coming. Okay, no pictures nowhere to be seen quite yet because when it's up, it's up. All right, hold on. Let me focus on this thread so I don't jack it up because y'all gonna see my big behind slide off this chair like no. Because if anybody knows about crafting, if you mess up that thread, it's a dub. Yeah, I don't even know who. Alexa said we're gonna just listen to who she said. So we just out here, y'all. I love beading, but I want to do more. So then do more. You only make time for what you want to do. It's only 24 hours in a day. So I mean, it's all about how you schedule your day. When you own your own business or you're crafting or whatever you want to call it, either you're gonna have a lot of late nights, early mornings, or a lot of early mornings and late nights. You see what I'm saying? Because you do whatever else you gotta do. You see what I'm saying? Listen, I do all this. I have a whole store and I got 5 kids. So I mean, like that part. you make time for what you want. If them kids go to bed at 8 o'clock and you don't go to bed till midnight, that's a couple hours you getting work done. If you gotta wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning or 6 a.m. before them kids get up at 7 or 8 o'clock, that's a couple hours you getting your work done. You see what I'm saying? If you got time, listen. I don't. Depending on your job, I'm not getting nobody fired. But I'm saying if you got the type of job that you got that 30 minute lunch break, you can sit there and make some bracelets. You see what I'm saying? Like bring a little gold bag with you to work. I mean, once again, I don't want to get anybody in trouble. But I'm just saying, if you really wanted to do so, you would do it. Because guess what? If we're hungry, we go get some food. If we want some attention, we go find that person or that toy or whatever. You see what I'm saying? If you want that house, you about to work some extra hours to get it. If you want that hairstyle, you about to get up that money to go handle that. You see what I'm saying? So, at all, I mean, if you want it bad enough, you'll do it. There's plenty of times I'll be sitting here like this, and I'll still be working. You feel me? It'll be certain times that I'll be like, I want to go outside to go chill too, but I got work to do. You see what I'm saying? Like I have a vision of forward thinking. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, listen here, boo boo. If you want to do it, honey, you will. Even if it's an extra hour before you go to bed. You see what I'm saying? I'm not sitting here saying, hey, take 6 hours out of your day every day and you'll be the best. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying make time. Everybody make time for what they want. Look, everybody makes time for what they want. Oh, I know you lying. Hold up. Hold on, let me untangle this because we is not about to be playing no games today. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I was like, oh, not today. Not one not up in here, okay? Not today. Alright, so after this particular strand right here, you guys, I am going to calm down because it is lunchtime and whatnot. We will be doing an evening stream later today. I don't exactly know what time, but I'm gonna say after 6. Okay, let's talk. Let's shoot for 7 p.m. We're gonna do 7 p.m. live. It'll be a double stream. For everybody that's sitting on TikTok, all my longevity videos and everything like that is on YouTube. LadyJ Kustoms is my name for YouTube. Okay, so I'd love for you to go and subscribe, add my channel. So when people be like, I haven't seen her on TikTok, where's she been at? I stream full time on YouTube. I even stream on YouTube if I'm not at the shop. You see what I'm saying? I stream on there a lot, especially at the market and stuff like that. That's why I was sliding down the wall. The audio was cut. I was like, oh my gosh. This is crazy word. All right, what time is it? 11:45. All right. All right, I want to have this strand at least done by 12 so I can calm down. I'm Helen. I'm following you. Hi, Helen. Nice to meet you. Okay. Helen, what type of guys on here creating too? And I'm like, you go ahead, sir. Okay. Word. Meta dreads, welcome in. Bracelet, earrings, starting waist beads. Okay, cool, cool. That's what's up. I don't know. A paradise flower, Helen. Okay, we always call you Helen. Anyways, Helen. I don't know where you get your beads and all that stuff from, but if you look on TikTok and type in Luli Jewelry DIY, she has needles, threads, all types of stuff. I got thread also, but I don't have needles and beads available on my website. But I do have all, like how you see me work with different color threads. I have all types of different color threads available. So obviously I do design, and I'm a jewelry designer, but I also am a thread vendor. But Luli Jewelry DIY has everything you can think of that you for whatever you create. No, Lulee. Oh shoot. And I believe the logo on hers is a mushroom, like a little cute mushroom stuffy looking thing. Hi, Lucky Orange, welcome in. So it's Lulee, Lulee, Lulee Jewelry DIY. And she's really good on her prices, and she's always throwing in free incentives in your package and all that. Absolutely. Listen here, I don't mind helping people at all. Thank you. So you have the thread. Yeah, absolutely. Like any color you can think of, I got it. So black, white, red, blue, green, yellow, orange. Yeah. You look like someone I went to school with named Juanita. Oh. Let me find out I got a twin, okay? Wait, let me find out I got a twin. Listen, I just went to a family reunion on my dad's side, okay, and seen a whole lot of people that I've never seen before. But, like, you know how you guys be out and about in the world, just like going to the store, going to the grocery shop, and all that. You see people walking by. Okay, cool. I went to my dad's side of the family reunion and see, like, I mind you, I didn't know nobody there, but at least 40 faces I've seen walking around the town in my city. You see what I'm saying? So I just thought that was kind of weird because it's like, that's really crazy how a lot of people don't have family reunions like that, or if they do and you don't go, you could be walking past your cousins and them this whole time and don't even know it. Okay? Then on top of that, it was already super awkward because it was like two people there was two people that I've seen before, but I've never actually spoken to them because I've spoken to them on the internet. And now to come find out you're literally my cousin. That shit. I'm saying that. Look, nothing gross, obviously, but it's the point of you never know who you're talking to. You see what I'm saying? It's you never know who you're talking to. So I just that it kind of tickled me pink low key. They're like I've seen you somewhere before. I just don't know where. Don't worry about where you see me from. Just know you know me. You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just leave it like that. So that I always say that's the importance of having family reunions and get-togethers, so people be knowing who they family in them is. That's so true. Los Angeles suspect, but it's really small because everybody knows everybody. Yeah, that part. And I'm in Rochester right now. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that's crazy that like some of these little YNs that I seen at my family reunion, I'm not gonna finish that story. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just like, that's crazy work. People need to make sure they go. Like I wish I kind of wanted to go like how it was the back in the day, how people were more family oriented. You see what I'm saying? I'm not talking about civil rights and all that. I'm talking about how people were more family oriented back in the day. You see what I'm saying? I hated how in people's families, once grandma passes away, everybody go their own separate ways. You barely see nobody no more. Cousins don't know nobody no more. Then now, oh, I really didn't like Aunt Cheryl this whole time. I only came back because grandma said because you see what I'm saying? Like that sucks. That really sucks because now you got kids that want to see their little cousins and them whatever, and they kind of can't because how you about to call cousin Keisha so the kids could chill, but you and Keisha don't get along or she don't like you. You see what I'm saying? So true. Family get-togethers are becoming rare. Yeah, for real though, and that really sucks. That it really sucks. Cause I know how I was raised, and I was raised on family morals that I was raised on family morals that they don't even uphold to no more. How that makes sense? How that makes sense? In our generation, our parents were like, "Oh, they what work hard for that house, then they own it, and then that's their big, huge accomplishment, and then they keep that house in the family for generations." That's how it was, and hopefully still is with some people. But then you got some parents that's too busy hating on their kids that they want to see them fail or something, and I'm like, that makes no sense. That don't make any sense. What happened to the morals that you was raising us on? So that part. That's cool though, cause like I was saying not too long ago, my biggest thing right now is I want to own a house down south and have enough land in the back to put four tiny homes in the back, and my kids don't got to worry about looking for housing or, oh, you're 18, you got to move out, and they don't know where to go, and now they homeless living in the car. Ain't nobody going through that. That makes no sense. You see what I'm saying? That makes absolutely no sense to me at all. This to raise your children and you kept them alive all these years to send them out with not the, with improper life skills is insane. Word, a lot of kids that don't even know how to financially regulate their bank accounts correctly. Okay, they still transitioning from being a kid to and don't even know what a young adult is quite yet. You see what I'm saying? So that part. Yeah, it's definitely lunchtime. Once I finish this stream, we're coming down for lunch, y'all. That's crazy. There's one random white bead out of nowhere. This is all solid black. I know you lying. Not today. And then look, it'd be that one little white bead where someone's gonna be like, "Hey, out of those 1,700 strands you just did, there's one white bead right there." Nope. 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 Like man, you just counted 1,000 strands. You just looked through every single. Okay. No. Listen. That's a beautiful goal you have. Thank you. Listen here. That is my biggest goal. You see what I'm saying? That's what I want to do. Like, look, of course I want to go on vacations and get flued out and go to Dubai and lay on the sands of Fiji, but we got kids to raise. You feel me? Like I can wish all I want to. That ain't about that ain't about to help. Or maybe one day. You see what I'm saying? But my biggest thing right now is I want to buy a house down south and have some land to put these kids a house on the back, so they don't got to be struggling, you know. But look, they still gonna be paying rent though. This ain't sweet where they're gonna just be living for free and doing cartwheels in the sun. No, they still gotta get up and go to work. I ain't trying to hear none of that. Cause guess what? You don't work, you don't eat, baby. Word. How old are your children? Shoot, my youngest is about to be 9. The next one's about to be 10 in December. In December, okay, yep. And then okay, so we got 9, 10, 12, and 13. I be having to think about it because the numbers be switching. I'm like, hold up. So look, I still got a little time. I still got a little time. And then I got an 18-year-old, but he's already up out the house. You see what I'm saying? So that part, he's understanding what life. Oh yeah, this ain't no video game. Have fun, sir. You dig? So listen here, I had the same vision for him, but that's not the lifestyle he chose. So it is what it is, you know. Like Brody, you could have had your own apartment right now, fully furnished, chilling right now. The only thing you had to worry about was finishing school and going to work. You see what I'm saying? I feel like he should go to like a trade school and do like heating, the HVAC, the heating and air cooling, or he should do like the plumber. 'Cause they make money too. You see what I'm saying? Even if you don't want to be a plumber touching nobody's fecal matter, you can work at Amazon and get money. You see what I'm saying? He's totally content with working at McDonald's, and I'm like, that's not the way, son. But everybody gotta learn their own terms. You dig? So one thing about me is I don't force nobody to do nothing. HVAC, plumbing, electrician. Yeah. And here's my thing, girl. He's 6'4", like 300 pounds. Hello, like bro, you're huge. You are huge. You could be a security guard somewhere. You could be working for a football team somewhere. You could be applying to be a personal bodyguard somewhere. There's mad stuff you could be doing at the size of 6'4", 300 pounds, and you're only 18. He's gigantic. He's not even fat. He's just tall. He's huge. He's huge. You see what I'm saying? Simple as that. You guys ever seen them gentle giants walking around where you're like, why is this guy so big and he can't bust a grape? There you go. And I mean, yeah, I said it. I don't take it back either. But yes, he one of them. He's a big guy and he doesn't understand his worth. He doesn't understand his potential yet. You see what I'm saying? He still wants a Nintendo. He still wants a Nintendo Switch. And I'm like, don't you want a car? Don't you want a car to drive? A e-bike? Nah, I want a Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I'm good. You know, no, son. I know you lying. Where my son is a giant. He's in HVAC. Yeah, that part. So listen. I'm gonna try to convince him. I'm gonna definitely try to convince him. Like, son, you want to make some more money? Because McDonald's is not the way. You flipping burgers, being this gigantic in the back, it's weird. That's you. You need to know your worth, Brody. You can be doing something else. Like once again, he can be a bodyguard working for one of these football teams or something. Like, come on. He can be doing security at somebody's club. He can be doing events and stuff, making sure that groupies don't get in. You see what I'm saying? Like, and be making more money. Shoot. If I was, listen, as a female, I'm only 5'3". If I was 6'4", 300 pounds as a lady, Brody, I don't even know what I would be doing right now, but it wouldn't be this, okay? Oh my gosh, I would be like lifting people up or so. I don't know. That's just extra. But I don't know if I was that big, I wouldn't be sitting here making beads, okay? I wouldn't be sitting here creating jewelry. I wouldn't be a gigantic on this I wouldn't be a giant like, hi guys, we're making waist beads today. Like, no, no. Like, for real. That's crazy work. But like I said, he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand how big he is right now. He doesn't understand that he's towering over everybody. The fact that he has to bend under the doorway to get in without busting his forehead. He's not like, yeah, he's not there yet. Word. How did you have a giant? Okay, listen, tell me about it. Okay, Miss Trenchbull versus Matilda. Hello? That part. Seriously, though. Crazy. For real, man. Yeah, that's crazy work. I don't know. Like, you know what? It's okay. You know how like when you see gigantic football players and they're like gigantic, and then you finally see the mom, and the mom's like, "Hi," and she's like 3 feet tall. That's me. That's me. Like I can stand behind him and disappear. Like yeah, exactly. So I don't even know what to tell you. I'd be having to look up like, oh, I guess so, but like he's just I don't know. He's huge. He's a giant. He's a big old giant, and he's still a kid. I don't even know what to tell you. Look, DNA and genetics, boo boo. Okay, because I'm short. I'm only 5'3 1/4. I'm not growing no more. I've been this big since 8th grade. It's over. Shit, it's over. I wouldn't want to be that tall anyways because it's harder. Like if you get hurt, it takes longer to heal. It takes more energy for your body to have to heal your gigantic body. So I'm all right. I'll be 5'3". I'm small enough that I can still fit in small spaces. You dig? So I'm all right. If I wanted to fit inside the cabinet in the kitchen, I could. That's you see what I'm saying? So I'm good. I'm all right. All right. Oh my goodness, this is yeah. All right. Thank you for thank you for sharing the live. A girl, what in a Lifetime movie? No, okay, listen, for real. All right, you guys. So I'm seeing how long this is versus time wise here. So we're actually gonna stop what we're doing right now, and I'm actually gonna cam down, and we're gonna continue this when I cam back up, okay? Because the time is running into each other. All right, so we're still gonna be working on the stream. Let's try this again. So when I cam back up later, you guys, at like 7 p.m., we're still gonna be working on these streams right here, cause I am determined to get this done today. Period. Okay, and then I can actually show you guys how many strands I have already done for this. And it's crazy because guess what? In my head, I'm already like done today. Like great. When I unfold all these strands, it's not gonna be as full as it looks when it's actually folded because they're 80 inches. You see what I'm saying? So in my brain, we're gonna be done today. Reality check will be later on. Some you thought so. So that part, and I showed you how big that bowl was. I'm gonna show you guys once again the bowl that we're working out of here. Okay. All right, so we're working out of this bowl. So in case people forgot or wasn't here in the stream, so we're working on this gigantic bowl right here. I can't tell you how big or how many gallons this sucker is, but it's gigantic. So that part. Is there things on the side? Okay, so this bowl is 120 ounces. That's 15 cups. Whatever. But it's a 120-ounce bowl. This bad boy was full. Okay? I have a whole nother bowl over on the other table with a premix already ready, and it's red. So how this is a black and red curtain, the next one is about to be all red with red Swarovski's red crystals. It's gonna be called oh my god, the name just went out my head, and it was from Dorothy, Wizard of Oz. Her slippers, ruby red, something I forgot. I can't think of it. Good afternoon, Rosemary. How are you? I had a name for it. I think I was gonna name it Ruby Red Galore. Ruby Red Galore. Yeah, there you go. So that's what the other pre-mix that looks like this. It's all red. I've got 3 or 4 different reds in that mix, and it's really fire. It's really fire. So that part. But then also we're also with that particular mix, those beads are size 6, 8, and 11s. Same like this one. So I can't wait. I can't wait to get started on that one because I need to finish this one first. I did make some new waist bead strands also, obviously, and they are posted on the bead bar for the market. And then I've got another set of new waist beads, and those are posted on this particular bead bar right here. So I will be posting later today, you guys, with new waist beads. Like, that actually made me laugh. We were just talking about that. Yeah, no, for real. Like, absolutely. Rosemary, what's up with the big bowl? Rosemary, this is seed beads. This is 120, or it was 120 ounces of beads in here. This is a gigantic pre-mix that I made, and I've been working out of it with these strands you see right here on the table, Rosemary. Listen, remember I told you guys when I first got on TikTok back in the day that I was buying beads by the pound. I've definitely upgraded by then. So now we're rocking with 120 grams up in y'all. Okay. But anyways, with that being said, the dog is getting hella rowdy and the kids is running over my head like this Chuck E. Cheese. I'm about to calm down and get these kids situated, okay? Welcome in Hotcakes, how are you? Yeah, so it sounded like Chuck E. Cheese. The dog's getting agitated. I'm about to let him in. Okay, so I'm about to make lunch, and then I've got to run my errands that I've got to go ahead and do. Later today, we will be doing a live at like 7 p.m., okay? So I'm going to be double cammed up like right now, and I will talk to you guys this evening. So I want you guys to have a lovely day. Be safe wherever you are. All right, see you guys soon.